All these business decisions we've got to make, and we need to make them before baby number 2 comes.
I've just wasted £17,000 buying a domain name for a website by complete accident. If I don't laugh, I'm going to cry. Easily my biggest mistake ever whilst building Socially Powerful. Absolute disaster. We can't get the money back either. GoDaddy are not playing ball. So we've got to figure out what we're going to do with that, because that is not ideal. Baby number 2 has still not arrived, so still waiting for him. But in the meantime, I'm going to get myself into central London because I've got to go and look at some new office space for the video podcast business, and we've got to figure out what I'm going to do with that mistake I've just made, because I have no idea what I'm going to do. I've not told my GJ either. Fucking hell. Anyway, I'll see you in the vlog.
Busy day today.
Yeah, lots to do, man. We're going to go check out some new podcast spaces in the building, so we need to probably get a bigger space now. We've got all these podcasts happening.
I'll see you in 5 minutes when we go check out some podcast spaces.
Yeah, see you in a bit.
Let's have a look at this size.
Size-wise, how much bigger is this one in our room? It's about 50% bigger, is it?
It is good that there's only windows on one side.
Yeah. How many sets could you get in this room?
Probably 5 or 6. Definitely a better room than the other one. So just in general for the setup for the podcast.
This is about the right size, yeah?
What do you think, Aidan? This is a good size.
So that space upstairs, I think, definitely nothing. So you can see how big this is. The space comparison is honestly insane. Like our little office, our studio at the moment can probably fit into like the back corner there. You can probably build like 15 sets in there, whereas our space at the moment, there's 2, and then one we're looking at 5 at a push, but they're really small. It doesn't really make sense for us to stay in this building. We're going to move somewhere else, find somewhere to go into.
When are we going to go see it?
Well, it depends when this baby comes. I've emailed them, so hopefully we're going to see it next week. It gives them more room to grow, and it's obviously an exciting step for the podcast business. Only been live 2 weeks. I'm already trying to do this, so stay tuned. We're here today because I think you'll see on the vlog that we went to have a look at some office space for the podcast business yesterday, which didn't really inspire us. And we're trying to figure out what we need to prioritise, whether it's being in central London and you get less space but easier commute for people to come in and do their podcast, or you go a little bit further out where you can get a lot more for your money. It's weighing up the positives and negatives of being based in the same building where we are now, where everything's all together, or we separate it and prioritise having more space for more podcasts and be able to do more things for cheaper money. So, can have a look at a few spaces, see what they're about, and see what this area is saying.
I'm absolutely sweating my nuts off.
Actually getting here is quite easy. It's quite easy, really, because you go to Waterloo, you swap, and it's 4 stops. It's probably easier to get to here than the actual office for me.
The talent you'd get in an Uber from the station, so they've not got to deal with it. Even the studio now, with 2 pods, like, it just doesn't work. Like, people are working on the set. The set should be used, like, when you record, that's it. We need a place for photo shoots. Yeah, we'll see what the spaces look like.
But is there anything else you really want?
I think it's more just like seeing what you can get for your money.
Yeah.
Okay.
We need space, and space is something we don't have in Fleet Street.
We looked at another space last week on Fleet Street, and it was £1,000 more expensive, and we basically got like next to nothing.
I think it's 550 square foot. I like the exposed brick.
It's ridiculous how much space.
Thank you.
Would it work? I mean, maybe is it annoying that it's divided up?
No, that's
No, it's
great,
good.
if anything,
It's good
because we
divided up.
want multiple sets, and
Yeah.
instead of having to manufacture sound dampening, that does it for us. I feel like you could get in here the 3 nondescript, like ones that just look like
You
anything.
can probably, like, in there, that's
I reckon you get 5, and then along here you have like the walkway and the producers sit at the end, and then that could be the editing bay.
cool though.
Yeah, I like the space.
All right, let's have a look at the next one then.
Just so you know, this building is going to be getting a bit of love because behind those double doors up there is where the project starts.
Okay,
It's
okay.
basically an extension.
It feels like the sort of place a studio would be.
Yeah,
doesn't
definitely,
it?
yeah. Holy shit.
Lovely. It's good space. The only thing is where it's a square, it's just awkward because then you've got to build like 4 walls for a set. I think practically the other one is actually better. That's a perfect little set, that one.
I think the first one's the best one.
I think so too. Yeah, the first one, I
I think the first one's the best one. We'll have a think about the first one. I think we'll have a look at a few others, and then we'll make a decision on what we want to do. What are your thoughts on that then?
I like the first one.
First one's good, wasn't it?
Like that it's got like the separators, you can actually shut the door, because really having to install curtains and dividers and everything is going to be a pain. It's just those windows, they won't keep the cold in, they won't keep the heat out, and there's no AC. If we can get AC units in there, it works.
So you've got to weigh up size versus location. Really, that's what it is.
Yeah.
The positives are much bigger space.
Yeah.
It's a lot cheaper. Negatives are building work, no AC, location. I think we just got to look at a few more, really.
Yeah, so do
I think
I.
we need to look at a few more to get some comparables of what you can get in another area for a similar price.
Yeah, Leather Market is good because it's 7-minute walk, 10-minute walk from London Bridge.
It's difficult to know what to do, really, because obviously this is a company that we're starting from nothing. We've got no investment into it. We're doing it off our own back. I'm looking back to when we first started SP. We went for a cheap office because we couldn't afford to go into central London.
Yeah.
The only thing that we found, the negative of it, was she couldn't attract good talent to come there. Curtis just made the calls. We're going to go look at some new offices, some more offices in London Bridge, right?
Yep. Leather
See a
Market.
comparison to what this is like. The area's going to be well better, but I think the space will be smaller and it's going to be more
A
expensive.
lot more expensive.
Always good to get the comparables. On the way to London Bridge, checking out 2 spaces in this building. Better area, can be more expensive. Location for a lot of people is very important with stuff like this, especially when you're first starting out. You want to make it easy for everybody. All these business decisions we've got to make, and we need to make them before baby number 2 comes. So I think we're here. See you inside. You immediately already get like a better area. It's nicer to be here. Yeah, this is so much nicer than the other one. I think it's going to be trickier to negotiate because it's a space for people who want to be.
Like this self-contained.
So that's the kitchenette and there's the toilet.
Let's look at the upstairs.
Mezzanine is difficult with sound, isn't it?
Yeah. I think if it was all on one level.
Less square, more rectangular. So then you have kind of longer wall spaces. I really like it.
Yeah.
But if that was filled. Oh, nice.
Is it
Thank
nice?
you.
How many do you reckon you get in here?
One there. 3, 4. And then I think you work 5. Technically, I guess, if there's the tea point, you don't actually have to use the kitchen. Like how we've got an R1, you put the fake wall there. I think you could comfortably do 6. What do you think? The price of the Biscuit Factory one is ridiculous. It's so cheap. We're saving money in moving to it. Not only are you going to be expanding and having the space, you'll quickly need more people working on the podcast once you get to like 5 or 6 as well.
This doesn't work.
No, I don't think so.
Too expensive. To conclude from that viewing, this one is a no. Plain and simple reason, it's going to cost too much. We don't need that expense as a startup venture in the new company. Once we've started making good revenue from all the podcasts we're doing, then we can look to move into a better place, a better area. But for now, I think cost is the most important thing. If we can look at any more, we'll see you in the next location. You might see us in the new office space.
We might never see James again.
Yeah, well, you definitely won't see me in the vlog for a while doing this stuff. You'll see me self-shooting, I think. See you later.
Is that lock now? Don't know.
Just have a look at it.
Oh.